First light's just trying to creep up over the mountains there. That's where we're gonna watch from. So you're just airing yourself out.
Cooling off?
Yeah. Oh, look at the people climbing the mountain.
Oh yeah.
Can't see it, but straight ahead there's 2 headlamps out there. It's weird, we can start to see the sun coming up, but we can still see stars above us too. Pretty unreal feeling. Light's starting to hit the mountain now. Everything else is just silhouetted.
Sissy. No. I need to blow my nose.
First of all, that left French braid is hilarious. How do you feel about waking up at 3:30 to catch first light and very soon the sun peeking over the mountains?
It was worth it.
Yeah?
It wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Only maybe a 40-minute walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a nice spot too.
Yeah. Very nice spot. And we've seen it from the beginning, from first light. So good.
Nice. And I'll probably finish today at like
Noon. Yeah. Get to
It's
relax.
also great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Still not sure what mountain that is in the distance, but it's looking real pretty. And from the Wonderland Trail, we got a sunrise. It's absolutely shooting up over the mountains. Sun is up. Mountain is lit. Emily's coughing. All the ranges. Wonderful start to the short day we have on trail. Shortest day of them all. Only 10 kilometers. Off to Nickel Creek. Sick jacket.
Where I got it.
Where? Oh my god, is that Frog Togs original?
Or a small medium.
We both ended up with the same jacket.
Backing up.
Yeah, get moving.
Mhm.
Before it gets hot.
Yeah. Hotter.
Hotter, yeah. Yeah, the weird thing, even on the climb today, there were a bunch of those like heat tunnels or heat,
what would you even call them?
Pockets?
Pockets, yeah, where it was super, super warm. So we were expecting to have a cool morning hiking up here, but honestly, it was still very, very hot. But once we kind of sat down here, it was nice. But yeah, the weather has been a lot hotter than we expected. The first couple of days, all our food, after we'd hung it up for the night, it felt like refrigerated. And now everything's just getting a little bit warmer each and every morning.
Before we go, just gonna finish up breakfast here though. So after waking up at 3:30 and hiking to get to that lookout point, which was, I believe, just after 4, we are now packing up and leaving at 6:53. So still an early start to the day in terms of the actual hike. That gives us a lot of time to get there and have a really well-deserved day of just kind of resting in camp before our final day out of here. And seems super close now. The first half always seems to go a bit slower and you think that you're gonna have so much more time on trail, and then right after you hit the halfway point, it always just seems to blow right by. So you just got to remember to kind of enjoy every little moment of it and kind of squeeze in as much as you can. The other thing worth mentioning is the river that we filled up with yesterday was the last water source until we actually get to Nickel Creek. So we just got to make sure we're conserving our 2-liter carry until then, which should be fine, especially because we're earlier in the day. It's not super hot yet, but just something to note if you guys are doing this stretch is to make sure you fill up everything you can at that one spot before moving on. But yeah, man, what a way to start a day. That one spot we were sitting in, not only did we get the really nice kind of sunrise right over the peak and seeing first light, seeing it just crack over the mountains, but right behind us, like from where we were sitting, you could see the light spilling onto the mountains as well. So again, another panoramic view where you can kind of see just about everything you want. And just super lucky again that we were kind of blessed with all this clear weather in order to take advantage of something like that. More marmots. The king marmot.
See the other, is that a marmot's head? Yeah, looking at it.
9:52, Nickel Creek. I think this is the weakest link.
Smallest, most uneven.
Yeah, reminds me of
Stump.
the double level. Reminds me of yesterday's.
Yeah.
Someone peed right there.
Good.
Well,
Okay.
let's move our stuff over to number 2. Site number 1. You got your basic 1 bedroom. Got a little stump, low bench, and a little walk-in closet over here. But I think 2.
Yeah, 2's the best. And we're here at 10 a.m., so we have our pick of
Yeah,
them.
exactly. All right, off to 2. Site number 2, what we think is the winner. So you have this long driveway, a lot of privacy. And then that opens up to your main foyer, kitchen stretch area. We also have a stump and a higher bench with our tent and living space. And this one also features the walk-in closet. So
Plus water views.
yeah, look at the water. You can see it. It's gorgeous. Welcome to Nickel Creek. 10 a.m. So didn't do a ton of recording from the descent from where we were at sunrise all the way to Nickel Creek. But it's honestly the nicest campground we've had in terms of like the actual plot, which is actually kind of surprising. This is the one we were looking forward to the least just because we knew the views weren't going to be spectacular. But it's basically, we're in the middle of like an old growth forest, which is pretty cool. And then just further down the trail, there's the actual Nickel Creek, which, I mean, we have all day to check out, but we're just going to kind of rest, eat some lunch, breakfast now, and then probably go soak our feet, maybe wash some clothes, and just honestly relax, just have the polar opposite day than we've had the past couple. So it's a nice change of pace. Foam pads win again. This is back support. Oh, my back support fell. Look at that.
No.
Get her own little couch. It's perfect. Lunchtime.
Yep.
Right in front of the laundry
At
room.
11 a.m. Yeah.
This little setup. Perfect.
What have you got for lunch today?
You know, I got my tortilla, my cheese string, and then, surprise, surprise, got the good stuff. Sandwich. Roll that up, and we still don't have a name for it, but I'm actually looking forward to this one today. How thirsty are you, Emily?
So thirsty. 4 liters worth of thirsty.
So this is Nickel Creek. Gonna hang out here for the day. Honestly, for being such an enclosed area, though, it is a really nice spot. It's shady. It's going to be a good spot to have basically just to ourselves and a couple passer-throughs through the day.
Laundry day at Nickel Creek. What are you washing?
My socks from the first half of the trip.
That water is not clear.
That's really bad. But they're getting there. We did the dishes too. Nature's cooler. So Emily and I have some time to kill, so we're gonna do a rock hunt to find the best rock in Nickel Creek. How much time do you want to give it?
10 minutes? 15?
Let's go 15. 15. So we have 15 minutes, and then we'll see who has the best one.
So we had a whole nice presentation on a piece of bark. Here's what we're working with. We gotta wait for him to dry before we can give the final award. I lacked in presentation, but I made up for it in quantity. A lot of blue themes over here. So stay tuned to see him dry. Hey, didn't see you there. Come on, check out our campsite. Here at Nickel Creek, we had first dibs on all the spots. We went with site number 2. Let me show you why. Aside from it being a beautiful private residence, we got a couple amenities to show you. I think we can start off over here. We have our laundry room, which also functions as our trekking poles. And down here we have our sleeping pads, which is also a full-size couch. It's fantastic.
How long does it take for the clothes to dry?
Today, basically the time it took for us to hang it, they instantly dried because it's like 30 degrees right now. Everything's feeling good. Did laundry in the river. Crispy dry, not even soft.
How comfortable would you say the couch is?
It's pretty good. Back support's in high demand right now, so I'm glad to finally have some. Feels really good despite the heat. The AC's out right now, but that should be up and running soon. Make our way over here. Here's the foyer. We want to keep a clean place, so we ask guests to leave their shoes there and their bags. Just keeps the mess like all organized in one spot. Got the kitchen over here. Got some water. We got this. We're really into hot sauce, so if people want to try this out, we got that. I got some dinner going, some ramen. It's gonna be very warm sitting in the sun like that. Over here's our beautiful 2-bedroom. We got the rain fly off because there hasn't been a cloud in the sky in the past week. It's also extremely hot. It's really good for $200. Very happy with it. Nature hike.
Does it come with air conditioning?
No air conditioning. Actually, the netting retains a lot of heat, so you just end up sweating in it. Over here we have our refrigerator. You can tell it's the refrigerator because the sun doesn't hit that spot. So it's like 20 degrees cooler here than it is here, which is fantastic. Keeps our cheese, our pepperettes all at a nice edible temperature. And then here's our spare room. We're not really sure what we're going to do with it just yet. We're kind of in like a makeshift mode. We kind of have like this one little rocking chair here that we're working with. Like you just need to like chill, you know, like hang out, get some space away from everyone. It's pretty nice. Yeah. And then we have a little backyard that runs out, but it's kind of an unfinished backyard right now. But maybe next year we can have you guys back and show you what we've been up to.
Seems like a really sweet oasis.
Yeah, rent's good. Can't complain. Neighbors are quiet for now, and yeah, best campsite on the Wonderland Trail so far. Now it's time for you to go. Okay, so we've had dinner, and we've let the rocks dry. And Emily's already said they look quite different, which is usually the case. But now we can pick our winner for Best Rock of Nickel Creek 2023. Here we go. So it looks pretty cool in terms of temperature on camera. This one was literally just because it looks like a potato, so. And then Emily's, with the presentation, looks really good though. You got this duo combo. They have to go as a pair. And the, what did you call this one again?
Mother-daughter.
The mother-daughter set.
This one kind of stands. Or not.
Perfect for the living room at Nickel Creek campsite. Okay, which is it going to be? Okay, Emily, this isn't about you or me, but who had the nicest, which was the nicest rod?
I liked this one the best. And that was yours.
So Emily voted for this one.
But the best duo was this one.
Very cool. This was actually, Emily had a different one paired with this, and then we found out that this one pairs so well with it. So that is our other, this is a more modern take, I think. That's the modern winner, and this is the more contemporary winner. And this is just going to be a nice paperweight. So it's staying. Thank you for participating and for judging.
No problem.
Last dinner on trail. Caught some tuna straight out of this stream. Gonna put that in some wraps. Emily's eating her second rice and beans.
Yeah.
She bought 4 of those, but that's the second one she's gonna eat.
Yeah, we ditched a few earlier.
Okay. Food bag is looking slim. It's nice to see. Oh yeah, and then the ramen I'm cooling down because it's just so hot. I'd rather it be cold. And that's it for Nickel Creek.
Looking to get up at 5 a.m. just to beat as much as the heat tomorrow on the way out.
So Emily, this is totally day 7. What were your highs and lows for day 7?
Highs. There were a lot of highs. We woke up early to see the sunrise and started our hike early so we could do that, and that was really beautiful, and sat and had breakfast there and had pretty much a panoramic view of the sunrise. And then just after that we saw a whole family of marmots, including little baby marmots that were play fighting, so that was really fun. And then because we'd woken up for sunrise and it was a short day, we got to camp before 10 a.m. So we just had this whole day at camp, and that was really nice too, and kind of felt like a little vacation day. So there weren't really any lows. It was hot even at camp. It was pretty hot, so it was good we weren't hiking in it. But the creek was nearby and we just hung out there most of the day and stayed cool there. So yeah, it was a good day.
Sweet.
Highs and lows from today, day 7.
On day 7, which is today, because we always remember how to do these highs and lows. The high for me was definitely the sunrise. I think that was a really cool thing to do, and especially at this park, I think that's a really hard thing to time. I think we were really lucky to have like a clear sky type thing to experience that. And then I'm gonna have to also copy you with just having the full day at camp was such a nice break. It was probably like the least looked forward to day on our entire itinerary. And I think it ended up being like one of the favorites. Like we had a really nice campsite. We just kind of got to hang out and just kind of enjoy ourselves. It felt more like a camping trip, less of a hiking trip for that one day. And then the con was just the heat. Like even into the night, it was really warm. So that's the only downside, I think.
So here's how to make a simple camping pillow if you don't actually want to bring one. Usually you're gonna have a down jacket, fold the arms in, fold it in half, roll that up. Doesn't need to be super neat. Kind of like flatten it a little bit. And you tuck the hood in. Problem with that is because it's down, sometimes it can be too compressed for people, or they just don't like the material. So then we found this trick. Is if you take a hooded fleece as well, you take your pillow, and you stuff it inside, and do the same thing but in reverse. You end up with a perfect, soft, ultralight pillow.